you want to visit the whole planet but only have one vacation? Gran Canaria is a world packed into one island. Here, you can see golden dunes that look like the Sahara, cliffs that drop straight into the Atlantic, whitewashed villages hidden in the clouds, and nights so clear you can see the Milky Way with the naked eye. We've picked 20 places that locals love, travelers dream about, and photographers chase at sunrise. Don't stop halfway. This journey will change how you see the island, and maybe even how you travel forever. Don't forget that the link to free guides and maps of the Canary Islands is in the description of this video. The Maspalomas dunes are one of the most recognizable landscapes in the Canary Islands. This nature reserve stretches along the southern coast of the island, resembling a slice of the Sahara by the ocean. Every day brings a new landscape as the sand dunes shift shape in the wind. The sea view creates the feeling of an endless desert. Signposted hiking trails line the dunes, and in the center are observation platforms offering views of the Atlantic. The Maspalomas lighthouse, El Faro, built in the 19th century, is a symbol of the resort and is still active. This 56-meter tower has been guiding ships safely to shore since 1890. Gran Canaria's two most popular beaches join to form a long, nearly 6-kilometer, 3.7-mile coastline. Playa de Maspalomas is a quieter spot with soft sand and panoramic views, while Playa del Inglés is the livelier part of the coast, where most of the resort's activity is concentrated. It has more bars, surf schools, and catamaran rentals, and people stroll along the promenade in the evenings. Between the beaches, there are walking trails along the water and viewing platforms offering sights of the Charca de Maspalomas lagoon. Roque Nublo, or the so-called Cloud Rock, is one of Gran Canaria's main natural symbols and part of a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. This volcanic rock is approximately 80 meters high, and the plateau on which it sits rises 1,800 meters above sea level. Several routes lead here, the most popular being the trail from the La Goleta parking area. Along the way, you'll enjoy panoramic views of the mountains and be sure to explore the rest of Nublo Rural Park, which features pine forests, lava fields, and cloud valleys. Wanted to visit Venice, but ended up in Gran Canaria? No problem. Puerto de Mogán, known as Little Venice, awaits you. This southwestern port town has canals that connect the yacht harbor to inland lagoons. Narrow bridges and arches wind past white houses draped in blooming bougainvillea. The harbor itself accommodates fishing boats and private yachts, and on Fridays it hosts a famous market with crafts and local produce. There's a swimming beach, and the promenade is lined with cafes and restaurants offering incredible sea views. Before you see more, tell us in the comments which part of Gran Canaria is your favorite. We're sure everyone's answer will be different, and that's what makes this island so wild. If you're interested in seeing marine life, you should definitely take a tour from Puerto de Mogán. It's easy to find a yacht or boat here that will take you to watch dolphins and whales in their natural habitat. Getting to know the marine life around the island is truly a unique experience. Bottlenose dolphins, pilot whales, and occasionally even sperm whales live here. Tours typically last 2 to 3 hours and include drinks, a swim in the open sea, and the captain's commentary on the local fauna. Some companies offer catamaran tours with lunch and music on board. The famous Anfi del Mar beach is considered one of the best for relaxing in Gran Canaria. It's entirely artificial, but it feels like a true tropical oasis. The sand is white, surrounded by palm trees and a heart-shaped lagoon. Those who prefer a more leisurely beach experience will find everything they need, including a promenade with restaurants and boutiques, showers, sun lounges, and year-round parking. Sports enthusiasts who prefer a more active holiday can rent a SUP board, a catamaran, or a jet ski, or go snorkeling. The capital of Gran Canaria deserves its own section in our article. Las Palmas is one of the most colorful cities in the Canary Islands, and everyone will find something to see here. Historic neighborhoods, museums, colonial architecture, and a modern metropolis blend perfectly in this city. For example, the old town of Vegueta is home to the Cathedral of Santa Ana and the Casa de Colón, while the Triana district is a shopping and gastronomic hub. A separate mention should go to the city's main beach, Playa de las Canteras. It stretches for 3 kilometers, 1.8 miles, and is protected from the waves by a natural reef. Almost in the center of the island lies the small mountain village of Tejeda. Situated at an altitude of about 1,000 meters, it's listed as one of the most beautiful villages in all of Spain. Right next to it is Roque Nublo, which we mentioned earlier, as well as Bentayga. The village itself is stunning, featuring narrow streets lined with white houses and red-tiled roofs, with most balconies adorned with flowers. There's plenty to do here. You can visit the Abraham Cardini Sculpture Museum, sample the almond sweets for which the region is famous, and stop by small cafes with panoramic terraces. Firgas is a small mountain town in the north. Its main attraction is the Paseo de Gran Canaria, a pedestrian street with a cascade of fountains and ceramic tiles depicting all the island's municipalities. On the adjacent street is the Paseo de las Islas Canarias, dedicated to all the Canary Islands. The center of Firgas is adorned with viewpoints overlooking the Atlantic and green hills. A visit here is best combined with a trip to neighboring Arucas. Arucas, located not far from the previous destination, is most famous for its neo-Gothic church of San Juan Bautista. Much of the structure is made of basalt, and its towers and stained glass windows can be seen from afar. The historic center of Arucas houses narrow streets, old mansions, and cozy, palm-lined plazas. In the surrounding area, you can visit the viewpoint on Montaña de Arucas. The village of Agaete has remained virtually unchanged over the years. It is located near the beautiful Tamadaba mountain range. Within the town, you'll find whitewashed houses and narrow streets that make you feel as if you've stepped into an old coastal fishing village. The town's main attraction is its port, Puerto de las Nieves, from which ferries depart for the neighboring island of Tenerife. Nearby are the natural pools of Las Salinas. Naturally, the town has cafes serving freshly caught fish, and you can watch stunning sunsets in the evening. Arguineguín is a town located in the southwest of the island, yet it has retained its authenticity. In the mornings, you can see fishermen returning with their catch, while the market and restaurants serve freshly caught seafood, just like in Agaete. A promenade runs along the sea from Las Marañuelas beach, and the natural pool of Charco Las Graditas is a must-see. You can swim there even when the waves are strong. Furthermore, the town lies in a bay protected from the wind, so the water is almost always calm. The Mirador del Balcón offers one of the most spectacular views of the Atlantic Ocean in the world. From here, you can see sheer cliffs descending into the water, forming the famous Dragon's Tail silhouette. The platform is located at an altitude of approximately 400 meters and is equipped with railings and parking. Mirador Degollada de Becerra is located between Tejeda and Cruz de Tejeda, at an altitude of over 1,500 meters. It offers panoramic views of Gran Canaria's central mountains, including the legendary Roque Nublo and the Pico de las Nieves peak. Thick fog can often be seen drifting through the ravines below. The viewpoint is equipped with information boards and a small parking area. Hiking and cycling trails run throughout the surrounding area.
Cabra y ahumado y oveja. Este es de cabra.
Not far from Maspalomas lies the unique Mirador Astronómico de la Degollada de las Yeguas. While most viewpoints impress with their morning and evening vistas, this one stands out for its panoramic views and starry skies. During the day, you can see a system of gorges and hills descending toward the coast. From above, the Barranco de Fataga Valley and the sand dunes on the horizon are clearly visible. At night, the platform transforms into an astronomical observation point. Information panels about the constellations are installed, and the clear skies and low light pollution make this place ideal for astrotourism. Bodega Los Berrazales is located in the Valle de Agaete. Coffee, grapes, and citrus fruits are grown here on the same plot. It's one of the few places in Europe where coffee grows naturally. Visitors can take a tour of the plantations and learn about the roasting process and the production of wine, liqueurs, and coffee. Everything is lush and green here. Mango trees, orange trees, and vineyards give the place a charming appearance. The winery is open year-round, but it's especially beautiful in the spring when everything is in bloom. The Marquésa Garden is a must-see in Arucas. This botanical garden was founded in the 19th century for the Marquésa family. The garden covers 5 hectares and is home to hundreds of species of exotic plants. You can admire giant cacti, rare palms, ferns, and orchids, while peacocks roam freely along the paths. The central section is adorned with fountains, making the garden quiet and cool even on a hot day. One of Europe's largest aquariums is also located on Gran Canaria, near the port of Las Palmas. Poema del Mar houses more than 300 species of marine life from around the world. The central hall features a giant panoramic acrylic glass wall, through which you can observe sharks, rays, and schools of tropical fish. The exhibits are divided into 3 zones: jungle, deep ocean, and reef, each recreating a natural ecosystem. The interior also includes a cafe, a gift shop, and a relaxation area overlooking the harbor. We've shared our 20 favorite places, and now it's your turn. Which spot on Gran Canaria stole your heart or deserves to be on this list? Leave it in the comments, and maybe we'll add the best ones in our new videos. If you enjoyed this guide, give it a like. It helps more explorers discover Gran Canaria and keeps our travel tips coming. Don't forget that the link to free guides and maps of the Canary Islands is in the description of this video.